I want to thank anybody who's watching my video. Thank you for watching and hearing what I have to say. It's about my Waukesha. Waukesha, Wisconsin. That is my birth town. I was born in Waukesha, Wisconsin. I was raised in South Texas from kindergarten to 12th grade, all the way. So I am a Wisconsin Badger, and I'm also a Bishop Badger, too, as well. One and the same. They both have the same mascots, and I'm very proud of that. There's all these things going on today, the political turmoil. Wisconsin showing up in the national spotlight recently with Kyle Rittenhouse being acquitted of charges, which I'm thankful that he was acquitted. And then, 2 days ago, there was a Christmas parade in Waukesha, in my birth town, where some idiot in a small SUV broke through and came through and started plowing down people. Not everybody, but he killed at least 5 people and injuring more than 20. The guy had a lengthy rap sheet. He's a criminal. He was just recently released on bond of a cheap, low price of $1,000, which is very cheap and low. And so I felt really bad. Here we go. This time it's these mass casualties. This time it's in my birth town. Of all the places in the world, in my birth town. So as a kid, I've always been fascinated where I was born, Waukesha, Wisconsin. Really huge into it. Big. Everybody knows about it. Everybody say, oh yeah, Jose is all about his birth town and his state that he was born in. I'm very proud of it too. When I was a kid, anytime we saw a picture or a video on TV or a picture, whatever, of a winter wonderland with snow on the ground, snow on the house and all that stuff, and my mom or I would say, "Oh, looks like Wisconsin, yeah, looks like Wisconsin, yeah, look at that." And I always wish I can go over there. And everybody went over there, and people from my family, they went over there. And I said, "I wish I can go." And I don't think my mom for getting me this. She went up there a few years ago, and I couldn't go, and I was extremely pissed off, huge, because I don't have a job, I don't work. I don't have anything. There's nothing to stop me. But I didn't go, right? Right? I didn't go. Well, there's a reason why. It's nobody's fault. It's just the way it is. Life sucks. That's not fair. So I could have gone. I didn't go to Wisconsin a few years ago. With my mom when she went up there. It's not her fault. I went over there in high school as a junior and senior. Not with the school, but by myself. All by myself. Got on a plane in Corpus. Flew to different airports to get to Wisconsin, to Milwaukee airport. I went in late December 1994 into the new year of 1995. And I went in late December 95 into the new year of 1996. So I went over there for a week for each time I went, the 2 times I went. And I went there. And I went and stayed at my mom's relatives. And they're members of the church, so we went to church. It was it was wonderful. I loved it. I went to a youth dance. I went over there, and I remember who it was took me to youth dance, and I went to youth dance and I danced. It was fun. And I don't remember what it was. West Alleys. I don't remember where. But we went. I don't want to be specific. We went outside of town. We went north to go do some business, right? And I saw everything. I saw Wisconsin, but it was not very far to the north of Waukesha. On the way back, I was asked, "Hey, you want to drive?" Sure, I want to drive. Yeah, first time to drive a car in my birth state, and in my birth town. So I got in the driver's seat. I started driving. I said, "Wow, look at this!" Over to the west, there's a beautiful sunset. There are fields. There was a farms, and the sunset over there, and the snow. Everything is completely covered, but with a foot thick of snow. And looking over there, I said, "Wisconsin is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. I wish I could move back over there, but there's no way." So, hearing about this the Christmas parade. Mm-mm. And then I have a relative who currently lives over there. Share a link for a GoFundMe to donate. And I have not done it yet, so I'm waiting to decide whether to do it now or wait for payday this Friday to do for a little girl. She's I guess she was hit, and she's in intensive or in critical condition. I think if I read that right, and medical bills start piling up, $21,000, and this was yesterday, and I saw that the GoFundMe account was created 6 hours ago, so it racked up fast. When I first flew to Wisconsin in December 94, it was overcast sky. I can feel a plane coming down. I can see the clouds starting to rise as I start our descent. And I said, this is it. I'm going to see Wisconsin. Oh, I've been wanting to see Wisconsin almost my entire life. I remember when I was a kid, and I have pictures. I had a American Pacer. It's a yellow one like this, and it was about this big, made out of yellow. And I hold it like this, and I remember that. I still remember that right there. So that little American Pacer or AMC, a little car, and my mom says I love that car and all that kind of stuff. So, landed. We're coming in on approach at the airport, and I can see all this snow on the ground, and you can see all these houses, lots of houses. Lake Michigan right there, you can see it right there. I said, I can't believe I'm here. We landed. It was my great uncle picked me up and went to Waukesha, and my great uncle took me to Lake Michigan in Milwaukee. It was some kind of park or something. I don't know if it was a city park or something like that. Almost towards like the north side of downtown. The ice went out to about 10 feet. So you can almost walk 10 feet on top of the ice to the water. I used to have all these pictures from both trips when I was junior and senior in high school. I used to have a bunch of pictures. All of them, every single one of them, I did not scan at all with a scanner. All of those are burned and are at a landfill in Oasis County right now. They're burned. When my house burned down 11 years ago, I actually went to look for them, and of course I couldn't recognize them at all. And I had all kinds of pictures, neat, cool pictures of Waukesha, Milwaukee, the area, the hospital I was born at. I went over there and took pictures and where I was born right here and this and that. And I didn't have anybody with me. But what I wish I had was a bicycle. So I can get around to point A to point B. Because I had to walk. I didn't think about it at that time. But as I think about it now, could I ride a bicycle in the ice and snow? In 1994, 1995. I don't know. I did that for 3 years in Idaho in mid-2000s, and it was I fell one time. I have pictures, and Wisconsin is absolutely beautiful, wonderful. It has lots to offer. You have Lake Michigan right there, and Chicago is about, I don't know, maybe 100 miles, maybe something like that. I don't know. I mean, to Kenosha, it's like just barely over 50 miles. So, and the state line's like right there, Today, with my chronic anxiety and chronic disease spells, there's no way I could fly an airplane anymore. I had to quit in January 2007. That was the last time I flew in a commercial airplane, Continental Airlines. And for me to drive a long distance or to ride or be a passenger in a long distance like that, it would be a little bit of a challenge just to go back to Wisconsin and go and visit again. Thinking about these poor families that are going to spend Thanksgiving and Christmas without their loved ones that were killed by some punk driving a small SUV through a Christmas parade. And Christmas parade. And it's just Christmas, I feel like a little kid. I feel like a chavalito. I feel like a small child, when I hear Christmas music or in the Christmas spirit or whatever. To me, I don't know if that's the worst thing that can happen for a car to plow through a Christmas parade like that. Sharon and I, we have license to carry. We carry. We enjoy it. We do it for protection. And I will do self-defense if somebody tries to hurt me. I will. There's no doubt about that. Anybody tries to come to my house, break in like that, that is not good. And I'm gonna take care of them pretty good, if you know what I mean. I'm not gonna play around like that, you know. I have a right to defend myself and my home and my family. Unfortunately, it's being politicized, you know. I mean, you know, here's my sign right here, welcoming any of my family members or friends to come in and open and conceal carry whatever weapon they want. Because the criminals, they're not going to want to go into a house with a sign like that. So this is a deterrent right here. And I have bars in the window all around the house. I never lived in a neighborhood like this my entire life. And this is the last time I ever lived in a neighborhood like this. Ever. It's just ridiculous and stupid that you have to have bars on your windows. You know? It's dumb. So this is probably the last house a criminal will want to pick. Pick this house. Be dumb. And there'll be a price to pay. When I went to Wisconsin in December '94, somebody took me to Pewaukee. Pewaukee is northeast of Waukesha. There's a candy factory there. You can see the building right here, big long building. There's all these windows that go all the way across. Walk in there, walk through security, and you can see the candy in the windows. And when we walked in, there's a big, huge, giant cookie sheet of chocolate. Huge thing. Amazing. And they have buckets, or totes, or what you call it, of Valentine candy hearts. Each color, they're all assorted colors, different colors. And we went in there, and I saw this, like, waxy paper with candy on top, and it was amazing what I saw. It was really cool, you know, Pewaukee. But Pewaukee, I don't know that candy factory exists there anymore. But they used to make those heart candies for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day was coming up pretty quick at that time. I went to a mall over there. I don't know where it was. This is Milwaukee or Waukesha. And it's a typical mall. I went in there and I got me a CD. Lost in Your Eyes by Debbie Gibson. I got her album. I like that. I took that and I heard that song in a taxi cab in Houston. My first time to fly up to Wisconsin. So I just changed planes there and spent the night in Houston. And I got that CD. Now that CD today, right now, where is it at? Burned. In Oasis County, along with my pictures from Wisconsin. All I have is photographic memories in my mind of what I saw and remember. So anyways, that's all I have to say. I don't want to take too much of your time. I know I might be boring. Oh, Jose, he's just, whatever. And that's fine. I really don't care. So I was born in Waukesha, Wisconsin. I'm very proud of it. I'm a cheesehead. And I used to have T-shirts too as well. Those are gone too as well. I used to have all kinds of stuff. I get me some replacement T-shirts soon. So anyways, that's all I have to say. Be good. Take care of one another. And have a happy Thanksgiving.